need to find my biggest struggle. There are 284 videos on my YouTube channel right now, and I'm sure that I've made quite a few videos more than that, because there have been plenty of videos that I recorded and then I didn't actually publish for one reason or another. And I've definitely learned a lot of things through making these videos. I mean, when I started making videos, I didn't know anything about making videos. I had absolutely no background or education in video production or anything really related to that. So understandably, when I first started out, my videos were pretty terrible. The audio sounded awful, my lighting was atrocious, I was super awkward in front of the camera, I didn't really have much confidence on camera, and it showed. My videos were really poor quality. As I've made more and more videos, I've improved just about every aspect of my videos because I've really fallen in love with the craft of videography and with being a video creator. And of course, I've also learned a whole lot about YouTube and how to grow a channel and how to get views on this platform. But to this day, there is one thing that I still really struggle with when it comes to making YouTube videos. And it's one of the most basic things, something that you would have thought I would have mastered after my first 10 or 20 videos or so. Something that people email me or comment about all the time and say they've made a couple videos and they're still struggling with this. Is that normal? But I'm here to tell you that I'm still struggling with this thing after making around 300 videos. And what is that thing? Well, it's just talking naturally to the camera. Talking to the camera like a human. And I don't even mean talking to the camera like the camera is a human, because the camera's not a human, and that would be weird if you were talking to the camera like it was a human, but I just mean talking like a human myself when I'm talking to the camera. Here's the thing. When I make videos and then I watch them back, I can tell that I'm not acting entirely how I normally act in real life. I'm not talking to the camera like I talk to a friend. I'm not coming across how I naturally come across most of the time. And honestly, that bothers me. It bothers me for a few different reasons. First of all, because it seems, at least to me, a little bit fake. And I don't want to be fake at all. I want to be completely normal, completely natural, and talk to you guys just like I talk to my friends in real life. Just like I talk to the friends who I'm talking to face to face. And I want to, I feel completely authentic when I'm talking to you. And I know that these conversations we're having are so real. You're there, you're listening to me, even though you're on the other side of this screen right now. But when I talk to the camera, I don't always feel that way. I feel a lot more like I'm acting. And it just doesn't feel nearly as good as I would like it to feel. And honestly, I'm tired of this and I am ready to figure out how to solve this problem. And you know what? I know exactly where this problem came from too. When I first started making videos, like I said, I was really awkward on camera and my videos were really poor quality and I wanted to fix that. I didn't like all these mistakes that I was making, how I was stumbling around, and so I learned all about editing and how you can cut all the mistakes out of your videos. And editing is really an amazing thing. And of course, there are several different kinds of editing. You can just affect the colors of your video. You can add things to your video like graphics or songs. And you can also cut things out, and those are all different components of editing. And I learned about all those different things, but I especially realized how powerful it was to simply cut out mistakes and cut out pauses. And I took full advantage of that. And I'm not gonna lie, with those first videos and even on into future videos, it made a huge difference because it made my videos be so much more professional and polished seeming. And it meant that lots of people watched my videos and they thought, oh, Gillian's such a good speaker. Gillian's so put together. Gillian really knows how to talk so eloquently. And they would email me and leave comments under the videos and say things like that. How do you speak so eloquently? How do you script your videos? Did you memorize the entire script? And the answer that I always told them was no, absolutely not. You know, I was completely transparent about how this illusion was happening. The power of editing is so amazing, I would tell them. You know, just learn how to edit your videos and you'll be fine. And your videos will be great. But I have realized at this point that editing has really become a crutch for me because I know I can cut anything out of my videos and I want to make the videos as good as I can. When I'm talking to the camera and I don't say something quite right, I'll stop and I'll say it again. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with that, at least for me personally, when I do that over and over again, I find that I end up not really sounding like a normal human. It sounds artificial because it kind of is, because I'm trying to say things exactly the right way. And so there isn't any of that normal filler. There aren't any of those ums and uhs and pauses that you would have in normal speech. So that's where the problem came from. I learned how to edit. It's a powerful tool, but I came to rely on it as a crutch. And so that's how I'm going to fix this problem also. I've decided that I'm going to make at least a few videos over the next few months where I'm largely not going to edit them. Now, I will be editing them a little bit. I'm still going to be working on the colors and the audio and adding things into the video, but at least when I'm recording the video, I'm going to record it like I'm not going to cut anything out. I probably will end up cutting out some parts where maybe I just went on about one point for way too long and it ended up being boring. You know, I don't want to bore you guys, but I'm not going to cut out the pauses. I'm not going to cut out the ums and the uhs or the stumbles, and that's how I'm going to record it to. And that's really the most important part, I think, for this to work, is when I'm recording, I have to record with a mindset that I'm not going to be cutting things out. And my camera's battery just died, so it stopped recording, so we're going to have an inevitable little bit of editing there. But the point of me making this video really is threefold. The first reason why I'm making this video is just because, like I said, I've seen those emails, I've seen those comments from you guys who are trying to make videos and you're wondering why you aren't able to be as perfect and polished as you see others be. And I just want you to know that you're not alone at all. Everyone has these struggles, and I definitely do as well. So I just kind of want to open up and share with you that you're not alone. The second reason why I'm making this video is to let you know why you'll be seeing me have more mistakes in future videos, at least for a little while, and just kind of what the purpose of that is, so you're not surprised and confused by the change in my videos. You'll probably see me stumble around a little bit, search for words, there'll be pauses and things like that. You'll probably see me look down at my phone to check my notes, because I definitely always have some notes that I'm speaking from. Not a script, but more like a bullet point outline of the videos. And then the third reason why I'm making this video is to give you a little bit of kind of a helpful warning if you are working on becoming a YouTuber, becoming a video creator yourself, and you're trying to get good at making videos that are good videos that are interesting to watch and things like that. You want to become a better speaker. Just don't use editing as too much of a crutch. It will serve you better in the long run if you learn to actually speak naturally and confidently on camera instead of just completely relying on editing to cut out all your mistakes. And with that being said, there's nothing wrong with using editing to polish up your videos if you want to do that. Just don't completely rely on it. Make sure that you're also doing some live video, or you're doing some videos that you're not planning on editing, or you're even maybe doing some live speaking on a stage or something like that. Honestly, the only reason that I'm able to speak to you as well as I am able to speak to you, and that I am as confident on camera as I am right now without much editing is really because I have done a fair amount of live video in addition to the YouTube videos that I've recorded. Now, in my mind, these are kind of two completely separate things. So when I'm on live video, I just go for it. I know it's live. I know I'm not going to get any editing. Whereas when I'm making a YouTube video, I know that I can fall back on that editing crutch and I change the way I talk because of it. Anyway, so if you're making videos yourself and you have the long game in mind, then make sure you don't lean too much on editing. On the other hand, honestly though, if you're just making a couple videos for some sort of project and you're not trying to become a great video creator, you just want these couple videos to be as good as they can possibly be, then you definitely will actually want to rely pretty heavily on editing so that you can polish them up to perfection. So now comes the point in time when I will check my notes to make sure that I did not forget anything. Long story short, you're going to see me stumbling around a lot more, searching for words, checking my notes. I really hope that ultimately this will be for the best, and I'm pretty confident that it will be. I think that I'm going to grow as a speaker and as a creator, and I'll be able to produce better videos for you in the future. So I hope that you stick around here so that you get that payoff, and I also hope that you really, appreciate and enjoy going on this little journey with me. And of course, please do give me some grace as I'm working on improving this and improving myself in this way. So if you want to join me on this journey and in the process learn all about starting and growing online businesses, which is what I normally talk about here on my channel, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you join me on this journey, and I hope that I only want you to do so if you are interested in this and you're interested in these topics that I talk about. But I think that is it for today's video. Give it a like if you can relate at all to maybe not being good at something that everyone else thinks you are good at, because I definitely think that I'm known on the internet and really in real life too, within my friend circles, as being someone who is a good speaker. And so it's difficult for me to make a video admitting that A, I'm not as good a speaker as it normally appears that I am, and B, showing you that is in fact the case. So if you can relate to that, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that little show of support, and I think that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.